These are the headlines for the day. A protein isolated from banana fruit works against all coronavirus variants and flu variants. The James Webb Space Telescope captures a stunning hourglass of light around a still-forming star. And fiery circles mystery in the Namib Desert may have been solved after almost 50 years of debate. Hello there, my name is Michael and you're watching MW Newscast. These are the details of the headlines. First story, banana protein works against all known flu strains and COVID variants. A potential therapy that may be used to fight all known strains of the flu and COVID-19 variants has been derived from a banana protein. Actually, the development of this potential treatment was published on January 2020, before the COVID-19 pandemic started. It was designed to target the flu, with researchers hoping to move on to target coronaviruses. But ironically, COVID-19 lockdowns put on hold the research. Only later, the researchers discovered that the treatment, which is so far has been tested on animals, works on COVID-19 as well. H840 banlec was created from a banana-derived lectin, a carbohydrate-binding protein. It works by binding to high mannose glycans, polysaccharides found on the surface of viruses but not on healthy cells. After binding, the virus cannot enter the cells to infect them. The study demonstrates the effectiveness of H840 banlec against all coronaviruses known to infect humans. This includes MERS, the original SARS and SARS-CoV-2, as well as the Omicron variant. Researchers are hopeful that human testing will start very soon. Next, Space Telescope reveals blazing hourglass as new star forms. Few days ago, the James Webb Space Telescope unveiled its latest image of celestial majesty, an ethereal hourglass of orange and blue dust being shot out from a newly forming star at its center. The colorful clouds are only visible in the infrared light, so had never been seen before being captured by Webb's near-infrared camera, NIRCam. The young star designated as protostar L1527 is hidden in darkness by the edge of a rotating disk of gas at the neck of the hourglass. According to the European Space Agency (ESA), the dark disk in the neck of the hourglass is about the size of our solar system. Protostars like this, which are still cocooned in a dark cloud of dust and gas, have a long way to go before they become fully fledged stars. The protostar is located in the Taurus molecular cloud, a stellar nursery home to hundreds of newly formed stars around 430 light-years from Earth. The James Webb Space Telescope is heralding a new era of discovery. Spectacular! Last story for the day, mystery of Namib Desert fiery circles may have been finally solved. For almost 50 years, ecologists and researchers have been perplexed by the origin of Namibia's fiery circles, distinctive of the barren patches within but with growth of grasses around them. They have found a way to thrive in what is considered one of the driest places in the world. There were two primary hypotheses to explain this phenomenon. Either termites were responsible, or plants somehow managed to organize themselves. Now, researchers from the University of Göttingen in Germany have shown that the grasses inside the fiery circles perished shortly after rainfall in the Namib Desert. But termite activity did not cause the bare patches. According to the researchers, plants are forced from these circles to redistribute water to maximize their chances of survival in such a dry condition. The barren circles become reservoirs that help sustain grasses at the edges at the expense of grasses in the middle. What a unique adaptation technique from nature! Amazing ecosystem engineers! There is so much to discover even within our planet. With that, we reach the end of today's edition. Thanks for watching MW Newscast. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to see other interesting news from around the world and the universe. Once again, my name is Michael. Have a wonderful day.